And conditions for this second game at the Gimnasia Eskrima, a little more wintry. Bright sunshine, but a very stiff breeze, and the locals wearing their ponchos, the shawls that they wear in this part of the world. Now, Wales today are up against the Selección del Interior, a sort of country districts 15, with players coming from up to 800 to 1,000 miles away from all over this part of Argentina. And two players to look for in this 15 will be playing in the international, the next game, Jorge Seaton at full-back and Miguel Chester at number 8. And the Welsh team coming onto the field here now are fielding for this game the 8 players who didn't take part in the first game against Belgrano. So that the Welsh team reads at full-back John Williams, the wing three-quarters Andy Morgan, the two centres John Dawes and Glenn Ball, and then the newcomer Stuart Ferguson. Two new halfbacks in Bob Phillips and Terry Evans. The front row, Walter Williams of Neath and Brian Rees, two newcomers there, and Brian Butler. The second row, the club partnership of Max Wiltshire and Billy Mainwaring from Aberavon, and the back row, Alan John, John Jeffrey and Tony Gray. And Wales won the toss and have elected to play against the quite strong breeze in the first half. Interior playing in bright yellow, white shorts, the lighter colours on your screen, and it'll be their outside half, Villavicencio, to start the game for them. Interior from left to right, and here we go. And he's trying the long one to start with. And Ferguson gets his first touch of the ball in the Argentine and unfortunately knocks on with it. Inside the Welsh 25, De Silvas, the interior scrum half with a put-in. Interior have it to Villavicencio, trying a drop goal in the opening minutes and not so very far off, but John Williams is back there and the ball goes out of play. Bob Phillips handling the ball for the first time with a drop, and it's a well-placed one. And a good run there by Mainwaring. The Welsh forwards up there, Butler's up there too, up to the interior 10-yard line. A great rush forward this by the Welsh. And now a chance for a score as Alan John comes up, but it's a scrum back. Outside the interior 25. De Silvas with the ball. Villavicencio, John Williams outside his own 25, beautifully taken by this young fullback from Bridgend and St Mary's Hospital, and that gives you an idea of the strength of the wind. Left wing, Ketglas, Q-E-T-G-L-A-S. We don't know what his play is like, but it sounds like cut glass, and with the first throw in from the far side there, and Interior have it, but it's Butler going up there to Seaton, the international fullback, and under pressure, touch on the interior 10-yard line. Stuart Ferguson of Swansea, the Welsh right wing. Mainwaring and Terry Evans with it, but a line-out infringement and a set scrum. Not as big a crowd as for the first game. It's a midweek game, of course. Terry Evans going back for it. Alan John, brother of Barry, the outside half, and De Silvas, the interior inside half, with a put-in. To Villavicencio going blind. John Williams just outside his own 25, beautifully taken, and once again Williams having a good game so far. Midway, halfway line on Welsh 25, Espana with a throw-in. Terry Evans trying on his own, and now it's De Silvas with it. Benzi, Tarquini, and trouble again in the middle. We haven't seen the ball going down the line once yet. And now it's number 7 there, George Imhoff, one of the two Imhoffs in this team, but Butler with it, Wiltshire also, and here's Andy Morgan coming up on his opposite number, Espana. Play just inside the Welsh half, and now can we get it out? It's Evans away there. And a long one there, beautifully to Dawes, to Ball, Glenn Ball now, going through on his own, up to the 25, and Ferguson going up there, and Wales have got a great try. Ferguson scores for Wales after 12 minutes. And it's Stuart Ferguson to attempt the conversion of his own try. 12 minutes from the start of this game. And it's not a bad try, but it's just wide. And that'll be 3-0 to Wales after 12 minutes of the first half. So with Ferguson's failure to convert the try, it's 3-0, and Seaton, the fullback, to restart the game. Andy Morgan just outside his own line. And with the breeze, not a bad kick that. Espana, number 14. And a good tap back there. There's Chester, the international, but Terry Evans is after it, number 7. There's Alan John giving it back to John Williams, and John Williams again against the breeze, getting a good kick in, not risking the breeze, keeping it inside and finding touch on his own 25. Crowd not quite as colourful in the somewhat more wintry conditions that we're experiencing today, although there's good sunshine, good lights, but it's quite cold. And a kick there by Alan John, well taken by Seaton on his own 10-yard line, and that's a good one, just outside the Welsh 25. Two internationals in this interior side, Seaton the full-back and Chester the number 8. Ferguson to the line, and line out play rather scrappy to Silvers, to Villacencia, and this is a high one with Espana and Morgan running for it. An awkward bounce, and Morgan's got it inside there to Dawes. Dawes has got 2 men inside him, and it's Jeffries to Glenn Ball, and now Tony Gray, and he's going to do it again. Tony Gray's going to score for Wales again. That's his 3rd try of the tour. And it's after 23 minutes of the first half. Wales 6, the interior 0, and Stuart Ferguson to attempt his second conversion of the game. He failed with the first. Let's see what he does with this. Ferguson, number 8. And unlucky with that one too, so it's Wales 6, the interior 0. Well, Ferguson failed with the conversion of Gray's try also, so it's 6-0 now, and there's Alan John of Llanelli, brother of Barry, with not a very good kick into touch, and play in the Welsh 25. Espana with a throw-in, and interior attacking now. 6 points behind. In the front of the line out there, Fradwa, their hooker, but they're trying the ploy of running back 3 of them, but Wales have it with Gray there watching them, and up there too comes Jeffrey, and a good kick ahead there. Seaton going after it, well taken by Seaton, and he's attacking. A good one there, but it's gone out of play, and good play there on both sides, and Seaton looking every inch a full back. Ferguson to the line out. Wiltshire up there. And a set scrum. De Silvas, good heel there by the interior to Villavicencio. Villavicencio kicking far too much, one thinks. Andy Morgan under it, so is Espana, and Andy Morgan runs it out of play. We haven't seen the ball going along the interior line once, and Villavicencio prone to kick, thinking of the breeze but not putting it to good use. This could be the last line out of the first half, with Espana throwing it in. Jostling for position in the line out. Back to Evans, to Phillips, and again the kick from Phillips. And that's the whistle for half-time, and Wales are leading by 6-0. A try by Ferguson after 12 minutes and a try by Gray after 23. Stuart Ferguson to restart the game with Wales leading by 6-0 and the wind this time behind them. And Ferguson gaining 25 yards with that sort of restart. Jorge Seaton, who kicks preferably with the left foot to restart the game, and Jeffrey under it there, and now it's Bob Phillips. And here's John Williams making the extra man. Glenn Ball, the kick ahead for Ferguson, and play now on the interior 25. Wales attacking, 21 minutes gone in the second half, and Stuart Ferguson with a throw-in. And beautifully back there to Terry Evans. Terry Evans trying to go through on his own. Up comes Butler, and now it's Dawes with it. Glenn Ball has it just outside the 25, but good defensive work here by the interior. Now can we get the quick heel? Now we have it, that's good. Now John Dawes to Stuart Ferguson. Ferguson inside his man, over the 25, a forward pass I would have said. No, and it can't be a try, although Butler has scored it. The referees allowed it, although there was a Welsh forward pass there. Rather an unsatisfactory score, but anyway, it's credited to Butler, and Wales have gone to 9-0 with 21 minutes of the second half gone. And now it's Ferguson with another attempt at a conversion, and this time he's made it, and it's 11-0 to Wales. And it's Jorge Seaton, the fullback, to start round the corner with the instep. And up comes Butler there, but misses it. Chester, the international, is there too, and now it's Villavicencio on the Welsh 10-yard line, in trouble, and now can we get it back quickly? No, let's have a set scrum, says Senor Nino. Terry Evans to Phillips, not an easy one to control that, and the referees said knock on and a set scrum just outside the Welsh 25. "24 minutes gone in the second half. Wales 9, the interior 0, and De Silva's with a put-in. Number 6 there, Imhoff, has come out, and now it's De Silva's for the ball, and again the high kick, which has been used too often in this game, and we're inside the 25 now. A good attack here by the interior. Number 6 there is Jose Imhoff, their captain. Number 13 coming back there is Tarquini, the centre, but Wales have it from that loose play, and it's offside against the interior with a penalty to Wales. Terry Evans coming up to take the quick one as Butler retires, and he's running on with it himself. Got Andy Morgan there, and up to the halfway line, but the interior coming back on the attack now with Benzi and Tarquini, and a bad one there. Tony Gray with it again, and now Stuart Ferguson inside it to Ball. Glenn Ball underneath, he still has it. Nice one to Phillips, up to the 25. John Dawes with it, but it was a forward pass or a possible knock-on there, but good attacking play there by the Welsh, and they've brought play back to the interior 25. 25 minutes gone, and De Silva's the interior scrum half. Wales have it against the head again to Phillips. Phillips, the dummy, and a kick ahead there for Morgan as Espana goes up for it, and up comes Dawes. Espana has it, in trouble outside his own line. Now let's get the ball away from him. They have done, and now back Phillips with it to Dawes, a forward pass there, and we'll have a set scrum. Inside the interior 25, 11-0 to Wales, and in the last 5 or 6 minutes or so we've seen some better combined play from Wales than we have been seeing so far. And now that's Seaton picking up an awkward ball and finding a good touch indeed from an awkward position, well outside his own 25, in fact just about inside his own 10-yard line. Andy Morgan coming up with a throw-in. 26 minutes gone in the second half. Gray going up for it, tapping back. An awkward bounce there. Gray going through on his own, but it was a knock-on, and we'll have a set scrum. on the interior 10-yard line. To Silvers, and Wales have it against the head again. That's the 4th time, and now changing direction to Phillips. Phillips now to Dawes. Dawes to Ball, and Williams was coming up to make the extra man, but although there was an attacking position there, he elected to kick, but has found a good touch just short of the interior line. Ketglass, number 11, and Wales on the attack. Haven't used the wind very much in this half. It's blowing quite strongly behind them, and now it's Mainwaring back to Evans, to Phillips. Phillips with Glenn Ball coming up. Ball has it, and a great piece of work there, and his momentum might have carried him forward, but no, it's a penalty there, and quickly taken by Benzie, but no, come back against the referee. No, he says we'll have a set scrum now. There's somebody in front of Benzie when he took that short kick, and so Wales are still on the attack with the interior back row with their feet on their own line. Wales attacking, Terry Evans with the ball. Bob Phillips standing blind. They don't know which way he's going to go. They're going for a pushover. And now it's Jeffrey coming out, trying to go through on his own. And now it's Glenn Ball. And is he over? It's a near thing, and everybody's over there. But no, the whistle goes, and let's have a set scrum again. No, it's a penalty to the interior after that very exciting piece of play near their own line, presumably for not playing the ball there, and it's Seaton again coming up, but it's not a good kick as Morgan comes up, so does Espana. Morgan takes it well, tries to get it inside. Now then, can we get the quick heel? Evans waiting for it, but the whistle goes. Nearly 29 minutes gone in the second half. To Silvers with a put-in. Wales still on the attack, and another heel against the head, the 5th. No, it's not allowed this time by the referee, but Brian Rees has had 4 against the head to 1 by Fradois, who was off the field. Now he has it, 5, and it's Evans then to Phillips. Phillips well taken, and here's Andy Morgan making the extra man. The little kick ahead there for Ferguson. Can Ferguson get it? No, but it's gone out of play, and one would have thought that with the extra man there, they might have tried passing it along the line instead of the kicking, of which we've seen rather too much here in Buenos Aires this afternoon. Ketglass with a throw-in inside his own 25. Short one, Lando there. So is Ferguson. Now can we get it back? Mainwaring there, and now it's back to Evans, to Phillips. Glenn Ball, back to Phillips again, and Williams has come up to make the extra. A good picture book try there by Wales, with the ball going right along the line, and Andy Morgan scoring after 30 minutes of the second half. And Ferguson with the most difficult place kick he's had of the match so far. Can he get it? It's not a bad try, but it's across the far post. Wales 14, interior 0, 9 minutes left for play. Seaton to start the game again, and under it there goes Mainwaring. And now are we going to have some open play? No, Evans kicks once again and play midway between the Welsh 25 and the halfway line. 14-0 to Wales in a not very great game of rugby football. Rather scrappy, but Wales showing some open play and passing the ball about in the last 9 or 10 minutes. Welsh 10-yard line there, and Terry Evans with the put-in. Little shake hand there between Alan John and Silvers. And now it's to Phillips. Glenn Ball coming up there. Kick ahead again by Phillips. And Andy Morgan, can he get it? But a nice reverse pass there. Glenn Ball can't quite get it. And the ball had gone out of play, so we'll have a line out on the halfway line. And now well taken there at the back of the line by Gray, but no, it's a penalty for pushing in the line out there. And that's De Silvas with it, up to the Welsh 25. Up comes Villavicencio. Outside the Welsh 25. Now can the interior get it back? No. And the waving hand there of Suarez, the second row forward, number 4 with the sweatband. And it's 14-0 to Wales with 7 minutes left for play. De Silva's, but does Rees get it against the head once again? No, the interior have it. De Silva's there, trying a grubber, and it's Alan John with it, and what a great chance he had, but no. It had been knocked on, and it'll be a penalty. Oh, it wasn't a knock on. The referee has awarded a penalty there to the interior, so can they make it 14-3? Number 15, Jorge Sirten, their fullback, who's also been chosen for the first test in the next game at fullback, seeing if he can make it 14-3 for the interior with this penalty attempt. It's a good one. Yes, it is. Wales 14, the interior 3, and just over 6 minutes left for play. And the crowd chanting for the first time. They've tasted blood, but with only just over 5 minutes left for play, and Seaton taking it, coming up now to start a running movement. And up comes Benzi, and the interior in trouble. Benzi still with it though, a good run there by the centre of the quarter to Tarquini, to Cutglass, Lando coming back there. So is Imhoff, and the ball goes out of play on the interior 25. A very noble effort there by the interior players to open it up from their own line. 5 minutes left for play. Stuart Ferguson on the right wing for Wales with a throw-in. And up goes Mainwaring to Evans. Evans to Phillips. Glenn Ball there with it. Phillips trying to make the extra man, and Ball still on his feet, but he's in trouble on the interior 10-yard line. Can we get the ball back from that one? No, it'll be a set scrum. As number 2 there, Fradois, the interior hooker, comes out of it. And it's De Silva's there, giving it to Imhoff, the captain, and 10 yards again, says the referee. You must come on because the Welsh didn't retire. They think about trying a penalty. I don't think they should, and neither do they. And De Silva's again with the up and under, which is an up and back really, with the wind blowing it back. Rather funny tactics to adopt when the wind's against you. Now it's Phillips with it, and Andy Morgan chasing after that kick ahead. Seaton under it inside his own 25. Beautifully taken, and getting the ball out of play under pressure. This man's a good fullback too. Wales 14, the interior 3, and it's really cold here now. The last game we were perspiring, and this one we're shivering. And Morgan to the line out, back to Gray, and Butler coming up there with it. Referee's looking at his whistle, and that's the end of the game. And there it is then, Wales have won their second match here. Not a great game of rugby football by 14-3. The scorers, Ferguson a try after 12 minutes, Gray a try after 23, and in the second half a try by Butler and a try by Morgan, with Ferguson converting Butler's try, and a penalty for the interior by Seaton, making it 14-3 here at the Gimnasia Esgrima at Buenos Aires. Wales have won their second match. Now we look forward to the first test match.